My name is Sonia Medal. I work with the Association of Canadian Community Colleges. For the last 18 months, I had the pleasure of leading a pilot project aimed at improving immigrant integration by developing workplace essential skills prior to their arrival in Canada. The assumption behind the Essential Skills for Immigrant initiative was that providing pre-arrival services in essential skills would ease immigrants' transition into the Canadian labour market and equip them with the essential skills they need to succeed at getting and keeping a job proportionate with their education and experience. The project was funded by Human Resources and Skills Development Canada. It was delivered in the Canadian Immigrant Integration Program offices managed by ACCC in 3 countries: China, India, and the Philippines. The services include essential skills assessments, one-day essential skills workshop, and some online individual coaching session provided through 5 Canadian colleges in British Columbia, Alberta, and Ontario. You are about to hear testimonials from 9 of the 456 skills professionals who benefited from the services prior to their arrival in Canada. They explain why they have chosen to attend the workshop, what was most useful, and share what they have done since the workshop. They also offer their recommendation for the future.
I attended this workshop because this has really helped me understand the skills that are necessary for my profession, so that even if my credentials are in a process, I can still work in an unregulated profession by matching my skills. So understanding more about my skills, my knowledge about my profession or the Canadian labour market has really been easy by taking up this workshop. So this workshop has really helped me achieve that goal.
Honestly speaking, when I heard about essential skills, I had no clue what it was. I just blindly nominated myself and my wife for that workshop. I had absolutely no clue what I was going to learn. But as the session progressed, I realized that wow, this was something that I should have done way before I came to this session. I should have learned it probably when I was in school or when I was in college, when I really needed it, when I really needed it to sell myself.
Last time at the CIP session, I was very impressed with the organization, with what I learned. And when Bunny introduced or mentioned about this, I was very eager. I could not wait to come to the workshop because I need to learn more about myself, the essential skills, and how can I be ready when I go to Canada. It has exceeded my expectations.
First, they have the opportunity to communicate or interact with other immigrants, to learn a lot of information. And the second, they could assess their current skill situation and what kind of they are strong, what skills they are weak. So maybe they will be more prepared before going to Canada. Through the workshop, we learned that we must have like professional skills, people skills, the communication skills.
I was able to assess myself, to evaluate myself, especially the skills that I will need and the skills that I currently have. The occupational profile is listed. I think that's one of the most important, if it will make into the top 3, I guess. The most important things.
Actually, they gave us the exam, communication and documents. I think I already equipped because I've been working for 23 years. But when I attended this seminar, I realized that I need to work on it, on my documentation skills.
What's the most important is the transferable skill and the essential skill. I think we need to know ourselves first, and then we can survive in another country, in another culture.
I think what's the most important thing was basically highlighting these transferable skills. And once you identify those skills, it's easier for you to identify the jobs you want to get into, and especially for my sector I come from, there aren't that many technical skills. So the kind of skills you require are more research-based, more document use, continuous learning sort of things.
The whole Essential Skills program was quite amazing for me, in the sense that I wasn't paying much attention to oral communications as a major skill set for succeeding in anything we do, professionally or personally. We don't pay much attention to our thought process, what we are saying and how we are saying it. But when I attended the essential skills session, it really opened up my mind about the sensitivity that we should have with regards to what we write, what we read and what we talk about. I think the essential skills workshop actually structured the whole thing for me, and I could think in a particular track, and it actually broke it down into various pieces, and it enabled me to focus on separate pieces rather than mixing it up. To tell you frankly, it has not only helped me professionally, but it has also helped me personally. I could focus on all these things separately, and now I realize how important they are and how I could have learned them much before.
Actually, I already have an interview in Toronto next month, and thanks to the program, I get a lot of help on how to prepare my resume and how to prepare my interview.
I have applied for the credential assessment. I'm looking forward to the result. I'm also upgrading my skills through HRSDC website and few other websites. I'm working on it so that I'm updated and I know how to target my resume and cover letter, how to get jobs. I mean, not just looking in the website or newsletters. I'm also networking with people so that they can tell me about it.
And I start searching some information, relevant information from the website based on the list of resources provided by the workshop. And I was connected to a person who worked in architecture board in Canada, find out how to prepare to work in Toronto. And I think this is very helpful for those people who want to move to Canada, who have no experience working in Canada.
Intensive workshop which we had, it was really intensive. I wish it would have been for 2 more days rather than 1. So knowledge is never less. It's always good, and life is a continuous learning process. So I would say it would have been easier if we would have had a little follow-up, like whatever we have learned or we have upgraded our skills in, we would have get a chance to show it or get just a little examine that we are really understood whatever has been taught to us through the workshop.
I hope this workshop can have a follow-up program, because this is a long process. This is a continuous process, and we may come up with other new problems in this process. And also, I do hope that we can have some online training program.
But I just want to tell you that it's a valuable, it has got a valuable impact on whoever has participated in this program, and therefore I think the ambit of this program should be enlarged to increase more seats and to include more people. And I think this session would be very, very important for them to build their career in Canada.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely recommend this workshop. This comes like once in a lifetime. There should be more workshops like this. It's really a good venue for people to realize, to assess themselves, and to help people have that direction.
This workshop, this essential skills, the CIIP thing, would keep you grounded in such a way that it will tell you what are the things you need to do to achieve those goals. And it's not really very easy. It's hard, but it's very good. You just do your job, do your assignment, do your thing, you'll be successful.
Thank you.